I want to talk a little bit about just the other YouTube presenters. A lot of your friends and who some I've met, some I have not, but these people are, and this is what I hope American soccer presenters sort of become as well, where the personalities in the game. So like immediately, even scrolling through TikTok, even as an American, Chunks, Philly, Vooge, all these guys are like household names to some degree. So how much of a, I don't know if it's a conversation amongst everyone. Is everybody sort of doing their own thing? Is everybody really supportive? What's the kind of landscape like?
I think on the whole, everyone is really supportive. And it's a mix of people like, doing their own thing and also like helping each other. Like, because not everyone are best pals, and also everyone's got the time to help each other and everything. But like Chunks and Philly, obviously they work together, but also they do their own thing as well. They have their own channels and their own series and everything like that. But then they have like the Beta Squad as well. So they have bigger things that they collab on. So it's like, that's just, I think everyone's got their little ecosystems of content, even though I hate that word content area, but like their ecosystems of like work and collaboration and stuff, right? And I feel like it makes the journey a lot easier and more fun when you have more people to like work with and you enjoy and stuff, and it helps. So from like experiences, I've found making my own things or doing things by myself is great and I enjoy them, but making stuff with other people has always been much more enjoyable and ultimately kind of like fruitful as well.
Yeah.
But then like, that as well. And it's not like I say doing my own things, but as in like having my own shows and my strands of content or whatever that I do, that can involve other people. And I always love it when it does. It doesn't matter if it has other people, but I always feel like it helps and it brings a different dynamic and that sort of thing. So like, but all of these people are there and like household names, like through their own right, like they are amazing at what they do. But there's also a reason why they're all good at what they do and why they help each other. Like people, I don't know, I feel like good people get with good people, Yeah,
you get that natural sense. Is it Footy Asylum? Those clips, they're just hilarious. I mean, these guys are just, again, and I'm coming from the background of stand-up comic. I don't know if any of them have comedy backgrounds or entertainment. Really. They literally it's like some of the funniest clips.
They've got funny bones.
And then the fact that it's just layered on top of football is like that's
the dream.
And that's all we're trying to do. But I love that it's more commonplace.
Yes.
To have that, and here we have to like kind of explain like, it's okay to laugh about this sport and things like that, and just make it a part of like normal conversation.
Exactly. That's what I think as you were talking about earlier, of like at the beginning, it wasn't really a thing, right? So when we started, 2015, and like even when I started at Copa, when I started at Copa.
Hey, copper,
Yeah. It's just loads of metal around me. No, so when I started at Copa, it was like me, Vooge, Poet, Ellie, obviously Ellie making the documentaries, Poet and Vooge doing the fun stuff and the personality-led stuff. And then I kind of like fit just a weird niche of like playing, but also being friends with Poet and Vooge and Ellie and just kind of getting involved in whatever, right? But at that time, outside of us four, there were also, I'd say there was probably like 10, 15 other people doing videos. Like there was obviously like, there's Spencer, there's the F2. There's Chunks and Philly hadn't started at that, but I think they started like 2016, 17 or something. But like, and they were, to be fair, they were big in their own right on like Snapchat or Facebook or YouTube because of their funny videos and their like more like street humor rather than like football.
Right.
But you could count on like maybe two hands, like how many people are actually in the space that know each other, whatever. And now it's endless people. Which is amazing because the fact that it's a viable option for anyone.
Yeah, I think you set the groundwork, a path for everybody else to follow behind.
Not me, but me individually. It's not like I'm the first one. Us collectively.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Of which I played a tiny part.
yeah, and I think, sometimes people come up to me and kind of say like, oh, they may have started a podcast and they're like, oh, you guys are the inspiration for what we do.
It's
and stuff
amazing,
like that.
isn't it?
And it's like for, when we started, there wasn't any real belief that it would ever become a business venture at all.
Yeah.
It was just like, we're stand-up comics. We know we're funny. Like let's just make funny things about this other thing that we're interested in. And for it to get to a place where even if one person is like, oh, I want to do that too, well then
it's amazing.
That's
right?
that's pretty.
But that's what also like it's amazing when that happens, right? When you get people come up to you and say like, I really love your stuff, or like, oh, I've started this because you did this or whatever. Like, that's amazing, man.
Yeah.
Like, no.
I want to initially apologize when somebody says that.
No, of course, yeah. It depends. What are you doing?
Right.
Because if you're breaking the law or anything, then I didn't do it. I didn't do that.
Please do not put me in, don't write my name anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I committed this murder because of Michael Timms' YouTube channel. It's like, I don't know where this came from. But that's amazing, right? So getting that feedback and like actually tangibly seeing like people do stuff and like because they've taken inspiration from something you've done, which is crazy. Like that's mad. Like I'm just a weirdo doing stuff and somehow like some people watch it. But also it's a really admirable thing like from you guys and from all of these things. I think I had it really easy. I got so lucky because I didn't need to start anything myself.
Okay.
I had the best platform possible. It was like huge YouTube channel. And obviously I worked hard and said yes to things and like made sure I gave it my all and
of course
that's fine, but everything was almost done for me. I just had to really apply myself and like obviously get better at presenting, editing, whatever. But like you guys, you just had to do it. Like you had to learn on the job and there was no platform for you. You had to make your own platform. Like that is so much harder, which is why it's like as much as someone else could say like, oh, you're such an inspiration. I was like, it is.
Sure. Well, so look, if you're saying that our story is more inspirational than your story, I'm not gonna debate you on that.
No, but I would say arguably say yeah.
No, I mean it's not anything that I don't necessarily wear that with any pride.
Yeah.
But it's because it's a lot of things had to work out, and everybody's sort of journey had to get to it.
Luck plays a huge part. Timing plays a huge part.
Exactly.
That's why I always say it's like there's certain things that you can do to ensure you just give yourself the best chance of things. Right? Work hard. Be nice to people all the time.
I mean,
be open to anything. Just say yes. Right? But equally, like as I said, like I'm sure there was a lot of luck on your journey. A lot of luck in the roads ahead. Same with me as well. I've been so lucky and I've been so blessed in so many ways. And equally, I've been unlucky sometimes, but I've worked really hard for it to work out and stuff, So it all just levels out.